the first industrial update. Greetings, citizens of ANEURISM 4. We are excited to announce a monumental update, one that will restore balance and order to the world of ANEURISM 4. We all know that work is reward, so it is with great anticipation that we present to you the first industrial update. Steel yourselves. Steel yourselves. Oh shit. Very punny. The machines are waking. If you're interested in reading about the recent server outages, please skip to the end of the announcement. Okay, not really. New Metalworks, so it looks like we got like some tunnels going on here. And then we saw the video of this. And we have the slop tower. I don't know how the thing's gonna work, but it looks like it's in like the greenhouse district, so that'll be pretty sweet. Check it out later on down the road. 8 new cosmetics. Dude, the banker has so many cosmetics now, it's kind of crazy. Who are the gloves for? Maybe the doctor? Got some Sanitar cosmetics, banker cosmetics. 2 new weapons, the Bile Binti and the Liver Fife. What the fuck? Okay, that's sick. And we got the Jenkum models. Oh, that's right, the Jenkum models are here. Patches, new content. Smoke detectors in civil centers in the laundromat. Okay. New Metalworks system, machine shops, slop tower to greenhouses, slop can. Holy shit, so did we call how it's gonna work? It's gonna have the slop can and you have to feed the crops that way instead. Jenkum leftovers. Okay, what the hell? We have 8 new cosmetics, 2 new guns, and appearing, and it seems like we have some scumbags running around in the background. Okay, so what in the hell's going on in this neighborhood? Jenkum leftovers, 8 new cosmetics. They changed the mining area, changed underground metalworks. Okay, interesting. Ore node model, metal ore model, ingot model, Jenkum model. Okay, they changed a bunch of different models. Jar and empty bottle, vomit shader. Oh shit, okay. Banker pimp suit. Hell yeah. Now additionally gives infinite stamina and lasts for 90 seconds. That's a boost. Rot shroom nourishment. Okay, got a little bit of a buff. Cult chest weight capacity. So does that mean... Oh, the chests that are in the underground near the gunsmithing stations can carry more stuff is what I'm guessing that means. Cortex scanners are now disabled underground. This is a pretty big buff, actually. It's nothing... It's like now there's all those dark corners down there. People can actually hide in them and like ambush the Cortex guys whenever they're sieging the underground. A little bit of counterplay now. That's nice. Scum cooking recipes are now available for the malpractitioner. Okay. Laundromat queue cooldowns are no longer shared. Okay, so this means more laundry will be dispensed, I think. And then washer and dryer times have been reduced by 25%. So laundromat just got a buff overall. That's sweet. Jenkum consumption now leaves behind Jenkum leftovers. Okay, so we're definitely going to be making some Jenkum today. Adjusted items on the dealer net. Added and adjusted items on the dealer net. I wonder what they added. Minor weapon tweaks, liquidator skins, quality of life. Corpsman can now wear a hat and gloves. Pro can do eyes and hair now. Okay. Remove psychosis. Okay, from Jenkum. So Jenkum got a big old buff, it's looking like, actually. Removed crafting recipes for jar. Added Jenkum balloon physics. Added empty bottle to dealer net. So maybe you have to get the empty bottles from the dealers now, because maybe there's no more jars. Final remarks. This time around, we'd like to give a massive shout out to the entire community for your continued support and positivity during the recent wave of attacks targeting both our players and the official servers, which lead to lots of downtime and confusion amongst new players. As a small independent studio that seems to like making big games, we're no strangers to unexpected challenges, and the last week has certainly tested us. Last week has certainly tested us. I think that should be has certainly. I don't know though. Not very much of a grammar Nazi. Despite that, your encouragement has made all the difference. We're incredibly grateful for the resilience of our players and the lessons we've learned in the process. That knowledge will be crucial as we continue improving ANEURISM 4 and prepare for the future of our upcoming titles. Thank you all. So holy shit. Upcoming titles, these guys are going to be kicking out more games. That's fucking awesome. And yeah, that is the end. So we're like right here. So we're just gonna check all this shit out, honestly. I'm just gonna spawn in as a parole. Alright, so we're over here in the wartime district. And to get to the slop tower, you have to go where the greenhouses are. So if you forgot where those are, they're just right down the street from distillery. And you can already see the slop tower in all of its glory right now. Look at this freaking thing, man. Absolutely vile. But it's beautiful. But now how do you use it? You're gonna need a jerry can. You're just gonna drop the jerry can down, pick it up, fill this shit up, and you see now it turns into a slop can. A disgusting concoction of feces, blood, and other fun stuff. Fucking hell, that's disgusting. Alright. And then what you'll do is you'll just take it over to your crops, and bam, there. Now you see I just fed it, right? Look how much faster they grow. Holy crap. So I'll just grab my jerry can again, refill it. It's not thirsty, so I can either keep this one ready or start on another one. Give me slop. So there's kind of a pro and a con to this. The con, you can't really grow everything all at the same time, but the pro is that you can grow one crop or just a fewer amount of crops a lot faster. It's like this one already says it's ready for more slop, so I can feed it again. Bam, look how much faster this thing grows. Holy crap. And this is obviously going to apply to every other crop that's out here. So realistically, whenever you're doing this, you're probably going to want to run back and forth like as fast as you can to feed all these. Because after like, I'm not sure how long a period of time, but this thing will periodically stop dropping slop and it'll have to like refill or something. So you're going to want to do this quickly. Go, 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 go! MLG slop thrower. Shit, my slop! There you go. Yeah, look how much faster everything grows. Holy crap. At first I thought this was going to be a big nerf to distillery, but I actually think it's a buff. You no longer have to wait freaking 10 minutes for crops. So holy crap. Yeah, you can speedrun bottles now. Holy shit. So crops actually might be even better than it was before in terms of profitability and amnesite gains. And look at this. These ones are ready to harvest already. Yeah, that is so much faster. So holy shit. There we go, guys. That's the slop tower in all of its glory and how to use it. We're going to move on to the other parts. Look at this. This whole thing is almost ready to go in under, like, what was that? Like, maybe 2-3 minutes? Jesus. Just have to do, like, one more round of slop to each of these. Maybe give that one 2. And then all 6 of these are done. So, yeah, you can really get some bottles going quick if you want. And now let's go see the smoke detectors that are inside the laundromat and civil center. Oh my gosh, there it is. It's green right now. But if I remember correctly, it should, like, turn red and start beeping eventually. Let me see something here. Alright, now I'm a sanitar. I'm gonna break it. Yeah, you can break them. You'll lose amnesites for it. And then it should start beeping now, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, dude, there was. And if I remember right, you can actually repair these too. So if they're beeping, you can repair them. Yeah. Okay, sweet. So cool. So sanitars and liquidators actually have another way to gain amnesites. And I think that might mean scumbags and zealots can break this potentially to earn amnesites too. Yeah, there's one in the laundromats too. That's awesome. So they added 2 machine shops, and I'm about to show you where they both are. One of them is actually pretty hidden, and I'm going to show you that one first. You're going to come to this wartime district, and you're going to go all the way to the back. Not a lot of people travel through this area, so maybe this area will get a little more foot traffic because of this now. And look here, we got the first one. We got a generator. Got all our axle creators, our plate creators, and then a spot where we can turn them in too. So you can make metal plates, And I'd imagine you'd be making the metal plates out of the new galvanized metal ingots, but we're going to test that a little later. So there's the first one. And now the second one is actually right down at docks. So this will probably give docks more foot traffic, so that's pretty damn cool as well. It's all the way down here, tucked in this corner. And it has all the same exact stuff the other workshop has, or machine shop. Got the plate creators, the axle creators, a generator, and then the spot where you can turn them all in. And like I said earlier, we're going to test that out once we go officially check out Metalworks, which we're going to do right now. So here we are, PLF Metalworks. Does anybody know what PLF stands for? Let me know in the comments down below if you do. Remember, it's only the first day of the rest of your life. And here it is in all of its glory, ladies and gentlemen. Ba-ba-boom. Okay, so here's this part. We got the little water where you cool it down. Got a workbench in here. This is like, I guess it'd be called like a furnace or something, or the refiner, where you got to put your ore in and it'll heat up and you got to recraft it. We'll do an example of that here in a little bit. The loading bay, the exact same, but now it's asking for galvanized ingots. And there's actually a whole nether section over here now, where there's a nether workshop area. And it's the exact same as the other one, just mirrored. So kind of spreads it out a little bit, gives people plenty of room to do what they got to do. And now we're actually going to go check this out. So we got our pipe. This hallway is much shorter now, thankfully, so we don't have to run quite as far. We're going to go down here, into here, and whoa, this looks way different now. We got our coal and our metal ore. Similarly to last time, we're going to have to collect both of them in order to make it work. So we're going to do some collecting, and then I'll catch you back at Metalworks. So it looks like you're going to be able to carry 15 either metal ore or coal before your carry weight is maxed out and you can't carry anymore. So just keep that in mind. I think you're probably going to want, if you have to pick, you're probably going to want more coal than you will metal, because the coal is what heats up the refiner, and I'll show you. All right, let's throw our coal in here. There's one. Let's see if one is enough to heat it up. All the way enough to actually get this thing going. Okay, so it doesn't look like one is going to be enough to get this thing heating. This thing needs to be hot enough to the point where I believe, like, sparks are coming out of it. And you can see how it goes, like, brighter and then dimmer, determining how hot it is. So you might be better off just throwing all of your ingots in there, or all of your coal in there at once. Oh, there we go. It just took a minute to heat up. Never mind. Okay, now that it's actually fully heated up, you can see that it just shifted. You'll pick it up, melee it, and it'll turn into a weak metal ingot. And then what you gotta do is drop it into the cooling. And then now that it's cooled off, you can pick it up and turn it in. The only thing is that I think you have to turn in 2 in order to get 10% amnesite, so they really nerfed the amnesites in Metalworks, which I personally am not too big of a fan of, but I'm going to heat up a bunch here. So you want to make sure you pick it up, because if you just melee it without grabbing it, you'll hit it all the way to the back, and it'll potentially go out of your reach. So I recommend grabbing it and then hitting it. Picking it up, placing it in there. I'm not really sure how this is going to combat theft, too. I know if you try to keep it like this, it's too hot. But what's to stop them from just stealing it after you cool it off, right? They could just wait for you to drop it in here and then instantly grab it. Who knows, though? It might have some type of workaround that I'm not necessarily aware of right now. So we're going to make the rest of these really quick and then see how many is required. Whoops. To get some amnesites out of this. We've already dropped one in there. So to get this guy, what you can do is jump on top of this little thing and then crouch into there. But see, you catch on fire, so just beware. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't get any amnesites for any of that. That's absurd. Okay, we're going to need to see how many more we're going to need in order to get some amnesites going on here. Alright, so I just got a bunch more galvanized freaking metal. Look at this. There's another one. Now let's close it. Okay, we got 80 for closing it. Let's see what happens if I start filling up another one now. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, so you don't get any amnesites now for turning anything in, but you will if you close it and sign it. But I'd imagine if you just contribute to the crate, you'll still get amnesites once it closes. And it's probably dependent on how much you contribute to it. But wow, that's a pretty big nerf to Metalworks, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not so sure how I feel about that. They might need to buff the amnesite gains from this, because holy crap, it'll take an eternity to get amnesites from this, potentially. Now we're gonna go see if we get anything for turning in plates or axles to those crates inside of the machine shops. Alright, we made it to the machine shop, and let's see what it's asking for. Metal plates, okay, let's get some plates going on. Oh no, don't tell me it's the same for this. Alright, I'm gonna get more plates and then try to close this crate and see how much it gives me. Okay, there we go, I just closed it. Wow, it's the same for this too, so holy crap. So wow, holy crap. Anything Metalworks related got big time nerfed in my opinion, but... Yep, let's go see how everything else is going on in the update. So what do we have now? We have Jenkum. Let's make some Jenkum. So we got some bottles, and really the only way to get bottles now is to get them from the dealer net. So, I mean, that's a little bit of a buff to the dealers and bankers, I guess, because now they can sell these, or just be the only ones really able to make Jenkum. So yeah, let's make some Jenkum here. Imagine you just do the same method. Yep, there we go. Look at that. It's got a little balloon on it. That's adorable. Well, shit, there we go. Now the club's got bottle service, and this balloon actually grows the more gas that fills this thing and the more it ferments. It's kind of awesome. We're gonna wait till this thing is fully fermented, huff it, and then see what these Jenkum leftovers do. And my god, that is absolutely foul, just the concept of that. I love it. And they actually changed the model to the strumming thing too. Stinks more than the worst batch of Jenkum. No wonder it's illegal. So that's kind of cool. It's like fish in a bottle now. It's got a little cork. I like it. I dig it. I dig it. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm not really exactly sure how to pronounce that name. So now there we go. Look at that. It's full now. So let's huff it. And look at that. We got all the buffs with none of the psychosis. I'd imagine it still causes addiction though. But Jenkum leftovers. Now what? Eat it? Okay, we're just going to eat it and see what happens. Inconceivable? What did that say? Get out of my mind. Oh, now it causes psychosis. Oh, shit. Can slightly run faster. Can run for as long as I want. Slight damage resistance. And now I'm crazy. So if you eat the bottom of it, the leftovers, you go crazy. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, hell yeah, dude. So overall, I think Jenkum is pretty damn cool now. Let's check out what else there is in this update. So basically, we just ate fermented shit. Beautiful. But now we're going to go into the underground and play as a Scumbag, because I guess they changed all of Metalworks for them too. And there's 2 new guns I want to check out. So, yep, here we go. Let's feed the city. Alright, so we're now a Scumbag. Let's go check out and see what they actually did here. So, their metalworking area was down here. Okay, it's slightly different. Okay, nice. So they have a little flame refiner too. They have the cooler. Oh, they got their plate and axle thing right here, so they got a little bit more of an efficient method set up. Let's go see what the actual nodes look like now, though, in the pit in the middle. So here we go. The nodes should be in here. Oh, they are. So they got coal. And then this means they would have ore as well now, right? Or no, they would still have to find scrap metal is what would happen. So they would mine the ore, put the scrap metal in there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's collect those and see how this works really quick. Let's make sure that you actually do use the scrap metal in it. Alright, so we got tons of scrap metal, tons of coal. Let's see if this works like this, actually. We're gonna just throw all of our coal in there, let this shit heat up. Wait till it's sparking, and I guess we could just drop these in there now. Just to see if they actually work. Oh, and I'm gonna need a pipe. Let me grab a pipe. Come on, damn it. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so are they heating up? Oh, yep, there we go. They all shifted, so you just do the same thing. take it from here, drop it into here, and then you can do with it whatever you wanted from there. You can make your freaking axles, your plates, and yeah, okay, so sweet. So yeah, it's a little more efficient actually for the Scum, so I think the Scum got a tiny bit of a buff in my opinion. That's sweet. The only thing that sucks still, honestly, is that the fueling holder for all this is still on the other side, but I guess we can't have it too efficient, otherwise it would just be a little overpowered and manufacturing firearms would happen a little too quickly, possibly, for the Cortex to handle. Now we're going to check out these two guns, these two new guns, the Liver Thief and the Bile Binty, which are both pretty freaking cool names in my opinion. So let's see. Oh, Liver Thief right here takes 2 old gun parts, 1 wood, 1 steel plate, 1 axle. And then the Bile Binty takes old gun parts, 2 of them, 2 machine trinkets, 1 wood, 1 Jenkum. So we're going to acquire all these items, craft these guns, and then we're going to check out what ammos they take and actually how they fire and how they work. There we go. There it is, the Bile Binty. Holy shit, okay. So here it is in all of its glory. It's a little gun. Semi-automatic. Now let's see what ammo it takes. Alright, I have a feeling it takes 9mm, so that's what I got myself. And the fact that I'm able to reload, I think proves that. So it's got a pretty slow rate of fire. Relatively slow reload speed too, so this gun I don't think is going to be too oppressive against the Cortex, but we're going to spawn ourselves an limitator here and see just how many shots it's going to take to kill him. So there we go, we have ourselves a limitator. We're going to shoot him in the chest. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So about 15 shots to kill a limitator if you shoot him in the chest. So this gun is going to be quite difficult against limitators. I would not recommend using it. But now let's try the Liver Thief. Liver Thief requires 2 old gun parts, 1 wood, 1 steel plate, 1 axle. And there we go. I didn't even need to throw the machine trinket up there, but I just did. So let's see here. Oh, it's a shotgun. Oh, wow, it shoots 4 shots too. It has an axe on it, and I do believe you can... Yep, you can use the axe by clicking X, and it goes to the alternate. There we go. Here's the limitator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 slices to kill a limitator, so fuck. It's not all that good, but we'll see how the shotgun part of it does. And because it's a shotgun, it probably uses 12 gauge ammo. Alright, here he is. Straight to the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Bro, this gun demolishes up close. It's basically a buff director's death. Holy shit. It's basically a little bit of a buff director's death with an added melee part. So this gun's freaking really cool. Holy shit, okay. So we basically covered everything that's major in this new update. Laundromat got a buff. You can basically do laundry a lot faster, turn in andesites a lot faster, and laundry might actually be better than Metalworks now because, you know, you get 10% andesite for every single piece of laundry you put in. And now in Metalworks, you only get andesites for whenever a crate closes. So, holy shit, did Metalworks get nerfed pretty hard. So my overarching thoughts, the update itself is a net positive. I think it's awesome, all the stuff they added, but I do think Metalworks needs a little bit of a buff in terms of the andesites it gives you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Those are just kind of my first impressions and thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, like I asked you guys earlier. They also added 8 new cosmetics. A couple for the banker, a couple for the sanitar, and I think 1 for the corpsman. I could be wrong though. It looks like a pair of medical gloves there. And this is really going to be the end of the video, guys. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you could leave me a like and a comment, it helps me out a lot in the YouTube algorithm. And actually, when this video goes public, I will be live on Kick at the same time. So if you could check out the description, maybe stop by. I got a link down there. Drop me a follow. I'd greatly appreciate it. And well, guys, hopefully I'll see you guys in Aneurysm 4. Peace!